the moment America realized this wasn't just technology. For decades, America believed technology was neutral, a tool, something humans controlled. But that belief is now collapsing, because today, the most powerful debate in the United States is no longer about elections, borders, or wars. It's about artificial intelligence, a force so powerful, so fast-moving, that even the people creating it are afraid of what comes next. This is the story of two men, two billionaires, two visions colliding at the heart of America's future. Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg. And this is not a friendly disagreement. This is a battle over whether humanity stays in control or quietly hands the keys to machines. America has seen innovation before: the internet, nuclear power, the smartphone. Each one promised progress. Each one carried risk. But artificial intelligence is different. AI does not just extend human ability, it replaces decision-making. It learns, it adapts, it improves without asking permission. And for the first time in history, humans are building something smarter than themselves. That realization alone is enough to terrify some and excite others. On one side of this debate stands Elon Musk, a man who builds rockets, electric cars, and satellites orbiting Earth. But when it comes to AI, Musk doesn't sound like a futurist. He sounds like a warning siren. Standing before U.S. governors, Musk delivered a message that cut through the room like electricity. He said artificial intelligence represents a fundamental risk to the existence of civilization. Not someday, not in science fiction, but in the real world, right now. Musk explained that the danger of AI is invisible until it isn't. People don't panic about algorithms. They don't fear lines of code. They panic when it's already too late. Musk warned that humans tend to ignore threats that feel abstract until the consequences become physical. His words were blunt, uncomfortable, almost cinematic. He said people won't react until robots are already walking the streets, until machines are making decisions humans no longer understand or can't stop. And in that future, Musk warned, humans could become second-class citizens. To many Americans, this sounded extreme, but Musk wasn't speaking hypothetically. He wasn't talking about some distant future. He was talking about a technology that already decides who gets a loan, who gets a job interview, who sees what news, who is flagged by law enforcement. AI already influences democracy, economy, and security, and Musk believes we are underestimating how fast it's evolving. This fear didn't come from ignorance, it came from exposure. Musk said he has seen the most cutting-edge artificial intelligence systems on Earth, systems far beyond what the public imagines, and according to him, those systems are improving at a speed that should deeply concern anyone who values human control. That's why Musk didn't just warn, he acted. He helped create OpenAI, not as a profit machine, but as a non-profit dedicated to developing safer artificial intelligence. The goal was simple but bold. If AI is inevitable, then humanity must guide it before it guides us. This wasn't about money. This was about survival. At least, that's how Musk saw it. But here's where the story turns, because not everyone in Silicon Valley shared Musk's fear. In fact, one of the most powerful men in tech thought Musk was doing something far more dangerous than AI itself: fear-mongering. Mark Zuckerberg saw the same technology and saw hope. To Zuckerberg, AI was not a threat to humanity. It was a solution to humanity's biggest problems: disease, traffic deaths, information overload. Zuckerberg believed AI would make life longer, safer, and more efficient, and he believed the constant warnings about robot uprisings were holding society back. The clash became public during an informal moment, not a conference, not a press briefing, a backyard. While grilling meat at his home in Palo Alto, Zuckerberg went live on Facebook. A viewer asked him about Elon Musk's biggest fear, AI, and Zuckerberg didn't hesitate. He said he had strong opinions. He said he was optimistic, and then he said something that shocked the tech world. He called these doomsday warnings irresponsible. That word changed everything. Irresponsible. To Zuckerberg, spreading fear about AI was harmful. It discouraged innovation. It slowed medical progress. It distracted from real, measurable benefits. He pointed to self-driving cars, technology that could reduce one of the leading causes of death in America, car accidents. He pointed to AI systems that can diagnose disease faster than human doctors. To Zuckerberg, the math was simple. AI saves lives, and anyone constantly warning about dystopian futures, in his view, didn't understand how the technology truly works. This wasn't just disagreement, this was a direct challenge, and Elon Musk heard it. Within days, Musk responded publicly, not with a long explanation, not with a speech, with a single sentence on Twitter. "I've talked to Mark about this. His understanding of the subject is limited." The tech world froze, because when two billionaires question each other's intelligence publicly, it's no longer about opinions, it's about authority. Who really understands the future? The man building AI systems for billions of users, or the man warning governments about an existential threat? This was the moment America realized something important. This debate wasn't about robots. It wasn't about Facebook or Tesla. It was about power. Who gets to decide how fast humanity moves? Who gets to decide when to slow down? Who decides what risks are acceptable? And most importantly, what happens if the optimists are wrong? This clash revealed a deeper divide inside America. One side believes progress must be controlled before it escapes human hands. The other believes hesitation is the real danger, because while America debates, the rest of the world races ahead. China, Europe, global competitors. AI is not waiting for permission, and neither are the people building it. By the end of this debate, one thing became clear. There is no neutral position anymore. You either believe artificial intelligence must be restrained, or you believe humanity must move faster and trust itself. And the future of America may depend on which side wins. In Part 2, we go deeper into Elon Musk's fears, the historical warnings, the experts who agree with him, and why he believes humanity is dangerously close to crossing a line it can never uncross. Mark Zuckerberg's optimism, why he believes AI will save humanity. While Elon Musk warns of a potential apocalypse, Mark Zuckerberg sees opportunity. For him, artificial intelligence is not a threat, it is a tool that can improve human lives in ways previously unimaginable. Zuckerberg believes fear slows progress. He argues that focusing on doomsday scenarios blinds people to the real benefits of AI, and he has repeatedly called the naysayers irresponsible for spreading panic. During a Facebook Live session at his Palo Alto home, Zuckerberg spoke casually, grilling a brisket in his backyard, yet his message was serious. AI is going to make our lives better, he said. From diagnosing diseases to improving self-driving cars, AI has the power to save lives. He points to examples everywhere. Medical AI can detect cancer earlier than humans. Driverless cars can reduce traffic deaths. AI systems can make education more personalized, giving students exactly what they need to succeed. Zuckerberg frames AI as a positive accelerator. He believes that human ingenuity combined with AI can solve the world's greatest problems: climate change, disease, poverty, transportation, information access. He does not dismiss Musk's concerns entirely, but he argues that Musk overestimates the risks while underestimating the safeguards humans can build. For Zuckerberg, optimism is not naive, it is a strategy. Facebook, now Meta, has invested heavily in AI. It powers content recommendation, translation, and even moderation. These systems are already shaping billions of interactions worldwide. Zuckerberg sees this as a testing ground, an opportunity to learn how AI can serve humans safely. He also points to collaboration. Zuckerberg believes AI research should be open and shared, not secretive, not monopolized. By sharing knowledge, humans can develop safety measures faster than Musk fears they will. For him, speed is not inherently dangerous, it is the key to progress. Zuckerberg argues that over-regulation or fear-driven policies could actually slow innovation and allow other nations to dominate AI development. The U.S., he insists, must embrace AI boldly but responsibly. Zuckerberg's optimism is grounded in practical examples. AI-driven healthcare diagnostics have already saved lives. AI-powered algorithms detect fraudulent activity and protect financial systems. AI enhances accessibility for people with disabilities. He frames the debate not as humans versus machines, but as humans with machines, a partnership, not a war. And yet the tension remains. Musk sees potential annihilation. Zuckerberg sees potential salvation. Two billionaires, two visions, both shaping the future of technology and society. Zuckerberg also believes fear can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. If humans treat AI as a doomsday weapon, they may regulate it excessively, stifling its benefits. He insists that optimism, when combined with ethical frameworks, is the safest path forward. The clash between Musk and Zuckerberg is more than personal. It reflects a global debate. Should humanity approach AI with caution, fearing its potential to outsmart us, or should humanity approach AI with confidence, trusting that its power can be harnessed for good? For Zuckerberg, the answer is clear. Harness the power, shape the future, improve lives. As this battle of ideologies unfolds, the world watches closely, because the winner of this debate, fear or optimism, could determine not just the future of AI, but the future of civilization itself. The showdown, Musk versus Zuckerberg, the AI war. The tension between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg is no longer theoretical. It has spilled into public view, and the stakes could not be higher. Musk has repeatedly warned that AI poses a fundamental risk to the existence of civilization. He speaks in urgent, almost alarmist tones, painting a picture where humanity could become irrelevant. Zuckerberg, in contrast, laughs at the notion of doomsday scenarios. He calls them irresponsible and negative, arguing that fear alone will not solve problems. This is a battle of ideologies. Musk, caution, regulation, preemptive safety. Zuckerberg, innovation, speed, opportunity. It began with Musk speaking to governors in the United States. He urged policymakers to act before AI gets out of control. He warned of a future where machines surpass human intelligence, making humans second-class citizens. Robots that don't hate, don't fear, don't understand, but simply do not care, and humanity could be left powerless. Zuckerberg responded in his own way, casually, in his backyard, during a Facebook Live. He called Musk's warnings pretty irresponsible. He argued that AI will make cars safer, improve healthcare, and enhance human capabilities. Where Musk sees threat, Zuckerberg sees progress. Where Musk sees a risk of extinction, Zuckerberg sees a chance to elevate civilization. The feud escalated on social media. Musk tweeted, "I've talked to Mark about this. His understanding of the subject is limited." Zuckerberg's optimism clashed with Musk's warnings, and the public became fascinated. Silicon Valley's brightest minds were now at odds, and the world was watching. The stakes are not personal. This is about the direction of AI development. Musk fears a world where corporations race to build the most powerful AI without thinking about consequences. Zuckerberg fears a world where fear prevents progress, leaving other nations to dominate AI. Both have billions at stake, both have teams working on cutting-edge AI, and both wield influence that can sway public opinion, policy, and the future of technology. Musk has built OpenAI as a safeguard, a nonprofit aiming to develop AI aligned with human values. Zuckerberg has built Meta's AI research to accelerate progress and solve global problems. Two paths, two philosophies, two visions for the same technology. The tension is cinematic. One side foresees robots and algorithms that may act without human oversight. The other side foresees doctors, engineers, and teachers empowered by AI. One side whispers caution in governors' halls, the other celebrates breakthroughs on social media, and the world is caught in between. Because both men are right, in part. AI can be transformative, AI can be dangerous. How it develops depends on choices, regulations, and the balance between fear and ambition. This feud is more than words. It is a warning. It is a vision. It is a roadmap of what could happen if humanity does not decide wisely. Musk and Zuckerberg represent two forces that will shape not just Silicon Valley, but the entire planet, and their clash is far from over. The world watches as these two tech titans battle for the future of intelligence, the very essence of human civilization itself. Real-world impacts: AI, the public, and the rising tension. Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg's feud is not confined to social media or interviews. It is bleeding into real-world decisions, affecting governments, corporations, and everyday people. Musk's warnings have pushed lawmakers to question AI. He has met with U.S. governors, testified before Congress, and issued public statements urging preemptive regulation. His message is simple: move before catastrophe, because waiting could be too late. Zuckerberg's response is equally forceful, but in a different way. He champions collaboration, innovation, and optimism, arguing that overregulation can slow progress and leave the U.S. behind in the global AI race. China and Canada, he notes, are moving quickly. They will not wait for fear to dictate policy. This is where the debate becomes tangible. Governments must balance safety with innovation. Corporations must decide, race to create the most powerful AI or focus on responsible development. And the public, largely unaware of the complexities, is caught in a storm of conflicting messages. Real-world incidents have added fuel to the fire. AI-powered systems make life easier every day. Autonomous vehicles save lives on the road. Medical AI diagnoses illnesses faster than human doctors. Algorithms filter information, detect fraud, and prevent cybercrime. But there are failures, too. Bias in AI algorithms has caused discrimination. AI systems have misjudged content moderation, creating outrage. And autonomous systems have malfunctioned, reminding humanity that unchecked intelligence carries risk. Every success validates Zuckerberg's optimism. Every failure underscores Musk's fears. The tension escalates as tech media, journalists, and analysts weigh in. Headlines sensationalize their arguments. Will Elon Musk's AI nightmare come true? Mark Zuckerberg, the optimist who believes machines can save humanity. Public opinion splits. Some echo Musk, worried about a future dominated by AI they cannot control. Others echo Zuckerberg, excited about innovation and life-saving applications. The clash is now cultural, political, and global. It's not just a debate about AI, it's a debate about the pace of progress, ethical responsibility, and who gets to shape the future. Investors watch closely. AI startups adjust their strategies. Policymakers struggle to balance innovation with safety. And behind it all, Musk and Zuckerberg continue their silent war. Tweets, public statements, and corporate decisions become weapons in an ideological battle. Every AI breakthrough becomes a victory or a warning, depending on who you ask. The world is witnessing history in real time. Two of the most influential minds are locked in a struggle that could define the 21st century. Because AI is not just technology, it is power. It is the ability to reshape civilization itself. And Musk and Zuckerberg's visions for that future could not be more different. One fears annihilation, one embraces potential. One calls for caution, one calls for acceleration. The stakes are global, the consequences unimaginable. The future at stake, Musk versus Zuckerberg, and the world watches. The debate between Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg is more than words. It is a battle over the very future of human civilization. Musk warns of a world where artificial intelligence surpasses human intelligence, where humans become irrelevant, replaced by machines that do not care, where speed and ambition outpace ethics and caution. Zuckerberg envisions a world transformed for the better, where AI cures diseases, prevents accidents, and empowers people, where humans and machines collaborate to solve problems once thought impossible. The clash is global. Governments, corporations, and citizens all feel the impact. Every AI breakthrough, every public statement, every research announcement fuels the tension. In Silicon Valley, the battle has become symbolic of two approaches to technology: fear versus optimism, caution versus acceleration, survival versus progress. The world is split. Some side with Musk, convinced that without regulation, humanity is playing with fire. Others side with Zuckerberg, believing that fear should not hold back innovation. Both have enormous influence. Musk shapes policy, inspires caution, and drives the conversation about safety. Zuckerberg accelerates research, demonstrates practical applications, and builds the case for optimism. And yet neither vision is complete without the other. Musk reminds the world that power without control is dangerous. Zuckerberg reminds the world that progress without ambition is wasted potential. As AI evolves faster than ever, the stakes rise. The future is being written in real time. Every algorithm, every autonomous system, every research paper is a piece of this unfolding story. The ultimate outcome is uncertain. Will humanity embrace the cautious path and survive safely but slowly? Or will it embrace the accelerated path, risking mistakes but unlocking unprecedented possibilities? One thing is clear: the debate between Musk and Zuckerberg is not over. It will shape AI, technology, policy, and culture for decades to come. And the world will continue to watch, captivated, anxious, and hopeful. This is the modern battle of ideas, the war of visions, the ultimate clash between caution and optimism. Because in the end, the future is at stake, and the world is listening.